Alright guys, you asked for it, you wanted me here, and we are starting our new journey as a manager in football. I'm parked in the car park, I've got my spot. We're ready to take over at Shrewsbury Town. Let's go. Yeah, super proud to take the job. Well, it's going to be a big job for us, but I'm ready to do it, ready to take us on and see how far we can go with the league. But aiming this season probably save ourselves from relegation, then push on next year. Yeah, thanks very much. Well guys, you decided it. We are back and we are here at Shrewsbury Town. It's spin distance from where I am right now. That's not quite true, but it is in the same area as where I am right now. We take on the big job at Salop. We are going to take us all the way to the Premier League. And I know there are people out there, pretty vocal people out there who wanted me to go to the rivals that are Telford. I understand that decision, being where I'm born, but you know what? I'm living here. I'm living in the Shrews of the Bury, and we are going to take them to the top. You know what? They're doing pretty well in real life, so hopefully we can follow that on and not have a Werder Bremen. Don't mention Werder Bremen. Yeah, probably best not to mention them. But here we are. Dale Edwards is the new manager, 33 years old. I love the fact that this was done before October. He's put pen to paper on a 2-year deal, £1,900 a week. You know what, guys? I take it. I would take that any day of the week. Take it over from Steve Cottrell, and I can tell you now, I'm going to be friendlier than Steve Cottrell. There's going to be less swearing on the touchline. I'm not going to get booked on the touchline like Steve does every week. Just saying, I am there most weeks. Let's see more about this though, shall we? Alright, let's dance into this. We are expected to finish 15th by the media. I know we'll have no money or anything fun to deal with in that front, but 2-star reputation. Down here is what we're talking about. The Sundorn Castle, as it should be known. Good training facilities, adequate youth recruitment. Now, we do know that I said I'd put you guys in the game if you messaged me, if you did anything about choosing where we go today. If you want to still be in the game, it's fully up to you. Either message down at the bottom now and say where you'd like to be. Would you like to be in Shrewsbury's youth team? Would you like to be in a youth team of your choice, of your team? I'm going to throw you into the game. You're always going to be there, and we'll check up on your player no matter what happens. Hopefully you don't have a player who retires in the first year. That would be very disappointing. But let me know which team you would like to be part of down there in the comments, and I'll add you into the game. Hopefully you might bring some luck to us if you are one of our youth team. We've only got £50,000 transfer budget, and our wage budget is low as well. We're going to have to try and make some money somewhere. Tom Bloxham, you're going to sell Tom Bloxham straight away, aren't you? I'm not going to sell Tom Bloxham straight away. Don't know what you Shrewsbury fans think you make money on this game with. He's staying. He's staying. Can I quote you on that one? Don't quote me. Don't quote. No, never quote someone. Why would you? Also, good to know, we're League One last season, we were 18th. We finished 18th. Carabao Cup, we enter at the first round. We can hope for the best. Enter at the first round of the FA Cup. We'll see what happens. The club enjoyed the best spell in the 1970s. They're now enduring a 28-year barren spell, aren't we all? Aren't we all? Having not won a competition since 1994. Salop still have a history of which they can be proud of. Shrewsbury won the English third tier for the only time in 1979. Won the English fourth tier the only time in 1994, and finished runners-up on 3 occasions. Finished runners-up at the Papa John's Trophy in 96 and 2018, and have 6, that is right, 6 JD Welsh Cup wins to their name. We're not even in that anymore, so that's great. This is the team that they said. This is the team that I watch every week. You know what? When I do work for Opta, and when I do that, I basically do this without even batting an eyelid, without even thinking about it. I can come up with the team that is played every single week. But what I will tell you is, according to this one, they're in the wrong positions. Dunkley is in the middle. Flanagan is on left wing back duty. Nurse has been out. Don't know in the game if he will be out as well, but he is out with a very bad injury. So we'll see if he is out with a bad injury in this one, as is Udo up there, who will probably be one of my favourite players in the whole team, and he doesn't get many games. He's not always out there. But Bowman, get ready, because this is my Shrewsbury Town, and you might be getting some games. Elliot Bennett. I used to play against Elliot Bennett as a kid. And I'll tell you what, I was better than him. I was not. No. He's really fast. He was really fast. And Leahy, one of my favourite players. Winchester, Bayliss. You know what? We've got some good players. We've got a very nice starting 11. Behind that starting 11, we get a little bit weaker. So that's where we've got to try and find some good players to come in. Objectives. Oh, my days. This is important. This is what we need to see. Develop players using the youth system. You know it. That's what this guy does. That's what I do. Play possession football. It's not what this guy does, but we will do it if you want me to. Sign players to sell for a profit. I mean, have you seen a team that do what I do? That's all I do. I sign players young, sell them for a profit, and I never win the league. So, look, not to preempt what's going to happen here, but that could happen. Work within the wage budget, grand. Record a League One top half finish. I tell you what, if I did this at the start of the season, if I did the first one before this January update of the game, it would have been stay up. But no, now, League One top half finish. Reach at least the knockout stages of the Papa John's as preferred. Oh, it's only preferred. So, hey, I can do what I want. Be competitive in the FA Cup. That is required, and be same in the Carabao. Depends what they mean about that. And work to becoming self-sustainable. Again, the way we use youth kids and the products that way, that's fine. Next season, reach the playoffs. The season after that, we have to get promotion to the champion. We haven't got a long time to do this. We have to be self-sustainable by then. Look, we'll be self-sustainable anyway. That's one thing we bring to the game. It's one thing we do not lack in is sustainability. My wife will love that. Oh, sporting liaison officer here, Brian Caldwell he's the managing director, but he's telling me what the sport liaison officer is. Asked me to provide the details of what they want, what the crowd are like. Oh, they are mental. They are great chicken balti pies at Shrewsbury, just in case you ever want to make a journey there. If you ever do, let me know. I'll be there. Play entertaining football. That's what the fans want. They don't expect that. Play defensively solid football. They do expect that. And with the team we've got, we should be very good at playing defensive. Record a League One top half finish as well. Look, we're gonna aim for that top half finish. We're gonna aim for it, and we're gonna get it, boys. We're gonna get it. Let's see how we're made up of those supporters telling us what to do. We got 12% hardcore supporters. Don't know where they are. I think if you go to the ground, you'll see they're sitting kinda near the away section. There's about 50 of them who sit up there and they start yelling. It's not Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury are really, really nice, if I'm honest. But they're not them. 3,000 season ticket holders we have at Shrewsbury. Nobody's on the waiting list because there's still empty seats. Supporters influence on the board is low. Social media, 41,000 people. Let's get that more. We can do this, boys. So hardcore, 34%. Family, 26%. It's a very family club, I would say. Fairweather, 9%. Corporate, 2%. We could do with adding some more corporate, I would say. Getting some money in that sense. And 17% casuals. There for the FA Cup when we get a good draw somewhere. Injury update. Now, this is the one that we were thinking about. Is it... The only one they've got on here for a long-term injury is Elliot Bennett. So whoever's updated this has updated it completely wrong because Elliot Bennett's playing again now, and he definitely wasn't out for 3 to 4 months with a sprained ankle. He was back. So we've lost probably our best player, is what we need to understand by that. What that does mean, though, is that Nurse is not injured. So that's good. It's good to know that Nurse isn't injured. And that should, in theory, mean that Danny Udo isn't injured as well. No, he isn't. So we've got some of the good players back. And that's really positive for us because we don't need to worry too much about him. Decent player, Danny Udo. Decent player at this level. Very happy to have him to go through a couple of players. Jordan Shipley shouldn't be playing at Shrewsbury. He's only 24. It's his first season here. I thought it'd show me the stats for some reason of what he's already done this year. Very, very good. We've got some young players who will have to work on. Rob Street, he scored at the weekend just gone. For me, he's not good enough, and I would send him back. Finish that loan already, to be honest with you, because I don't want him at the club. No offence if you're watching, Rob, look, if you're watching, you're a nice guy, and I'm pretty sure you shouldn't have a go at me anyway, because I made sure that you got an assist. I think I got you 2 assists. Wrote to Opta to make sure you got your assists. Don't be mean to me, but I'm not having him in my team. He's not going to play, so I might send him home. Sorry, Rob. Sorry. Christian Sadie, however, Legs of Doom. If you ever see him, Legs of Doom. Mental. He's a great footballer. Very good footballer for this level. 20 years old. I'm pretty sure his contract runs out at the end of the season. So we may try and sign this guy on the full, especially when he can get up to 5-star potential for us. That would be absolutely wonderful. Playing at Bournemouth, I think. He was on loan last season at Burton, but we're hopefully going to get him his first goal of his career. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Good player to have. And then, I've told you already, the man, the myth, the legend, Ryan Bowman. What a man. He's 30 years old. He always has a fresh haircut. And he always tries his best. Runs around like a madman. Yeah, he runs around really slowly. But he is a man who is decent. Pace 9. Strength 16, though. He's a great player for this league. Came last season. 7 goals in 42. Not great. Not great. But let's see if we can get him a few more this year with our wonderful, creative Route 1 football. Matthew Pennington. You may know if you're an Everton fan. Used to play for Everton. Now, maybe drop down the leagues a little bit. And maybe playing with us. 3 goals. In 45 appearances last season. If you look at him this season, he is smashing them in. Left, right and centre. Doing an incredible job for us. Dropped down the league and he's definitely too good for this team. That is for sure. The other ones we need to look at are probably below me. Number 3. Here we go. We need to click somewhere else because my head is in the way, y'all. Is Luke Leahy, the team captain. And a very, very good player at this level. Like, this is the thing. Our first team is very, very good at the level. Very good at the level, but it's how much further can they go? Long time at Falkirk, would you believe? Wow. I never knew his career path. He's better than this career path. 100% better than the career path that he's had. Hopefully gets some goals this year. He's decent penalty taken as well. That's a really good point for us. 29 years old. Luke Leahy. He's gonna smash it, lads. He's gonna smash it for us. And we're gonna smash it. And we're going to get promotion straight away. First season, bish, bash, bosh, right? Let's have that positivity. Hit the like, the subscribe, and follow us at Shrewsbury. Remember, right down below, if you want to be part of this save, if you want to be involved, let me know what team you'd like to be in. I'm going to put you in the youth team of it, maybe the under-18s of it, under-23s. Let me know you're not getting first team. We're not sure that you're going to be a good player. I'm not getting rid of an actual good player so you can come in. But yeah, let me know. Throw you in there, and we'll see what happens to your player. Guys, Shrewsbury Town. Shrewsbury Town. Do you know what? Let's get back to the ground, shall we? To the pit.
So here we are, guys, in our new home, ready to take on League One. They've seen what I've done in my incredible jobs at Sheffield Wednesday, but probably more importantly, Werder Bremen. That's what they should expect today. But here we go. Let's take Shrewsbury Town to the Premier League.